This is Winnie and Timmy from ExtraLivesTV here to give you the casual and the hardcore perspectives on the hottest games in the App Store.
You better sharpen up those reflexes because this week we're looking at some platformers and action titles.
That's right, let's play. If you're looking for a retro-styled platformer, check out The Incident by Big Bucket Software. In this fast-paced action game, you run and jump to avoid items which are being dropped from the sky. And by items, I mean aquariums, cars, fridges, and anything else which can be found on our planet. It's a crazy world out there. Jump to reach checkpoints and climb high enough to complete a level. The controls are simple. Tip and tilt your phone to run in that direction and tap the screen to jump. There is one big problem with this game though. It's kind of repetitive. All you do is jump. And I kind of just don't get it. There's no high scoreboard, it's not very competitive, so I'm not inclined to keep playing the game. While the game is pretty unique and charming, I'm just not drawn to it, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs down.
First of all, let me mention I love how this game looks. Pixel art, 8-bit art styles, great stuff. I totally agree with Winnie. The lack of a high scoreboard is a problem, but the underlying game is just really fun, so I am gonna give it a thumbs up. But what would make it really great if there were an endless mode. Knight's Rush is a $2.99 side-scroller beat-em-up by Chilingo. It's not exactly a platformer, but it's got a jump button, so why not? In Knight's Rush, you pick one of 3 different characters and duke it out in one of 3 modes: Campaign, Endless, and Super Endless. As you defeat baddies, you gain experience and level up. Upon leveling up, you can spend skill and perk points to improve your character. The major complaint people seem to have is that your experience does not carry over from world to world in the campaign mode. I don't mind this actually, as it keeps you from turning your character into a god-like super dude and making the game stupidly easy. It's a fun game. It looks great, controls smoothly, and has a good deal of replay value. If you don't mind the challenge of rebuilding your character each time you play, you should check it out. Thumbs up.
There are a few minor interface issues, but it really doesn't take away from the gameplay. I like this game, reminds me of Castle Crashers. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. OMG Pirates is a $1.99 side-scrolling beat-em-up by Mika Mobile. In this game, you're a butt-kicking ninja set to go on 9 missions and fight 3 bosses. As you fight, you level up and gain a new skill or combo, and even have a special power meter which unleashes a deadly bolt of lightning. The game introduces new baddies at a good pace. The graphics are amazing, and learning the combos is actually pretty fun. Unfortunately, this is where the good news ends. It turns out that being a ninja kind of feels like a chore. As you learn new combos, the enemies really don't get much harder, so it's just a lot of jumping around, trying out combos, and leveling up. Also, the controls are a bit difficult to master, and they are poorly designed since they take up a lot of precious screen real estate. While this isn't a terrible game, the $1.99 price tag seems a bit steep. I'm going to give this a lukewarm thumbs up and would actually recommend checking out Zombieville instead.
Winnie, I actually disagree with you. I really like Zombieville, and I think OMG Pirates is just one level better. You have more control, not just in a flat 2-dimensional space, and the fighting's really fun. Yeah, the touchscreen buttons aren't as responsive as maybe if you were holding like real buttons in your hand, but I think the game is really fun, really slick. Thumbs up. Big thanks to Bianca on Facebook and YouTube subscriber Vasted Kuth for the requests this week.
Thank you, and be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube or fan us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.
See you next week.